one to you. When developing media on this subject, who should creators reach out to? Like, obviously they can reach out to you, but like, I think the biggest question I see is, well, where do we begin? And hopefully this report demystifies some of the resources, but like, how would you advise a creator to begin that journey to develop something that embraces green production, both in front of and behind the camera?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I think there are a lot of great resources out there, and I can highlight some of those. But then I think that the first step, really, like what we've found in our conversations within the business generally, is that there's a kind of a preconception that people have either of what it means to represent climate on screen, or of all of the reasons why they can't or shouldn't, or why it's hard, right? Like there are all of these, there's kind of a prevailing narrative within the business behind the camera that all of the storytellers have kind of convinced themselves of, which is that it's uncommercial or boring or preachy or divisive. And I think that that's really actually doesn't have to be the case. Right. And so then you kind of look at the media landscape, and there are lots of really wonderful examples of content that's incorporated climate and environment and been wildly successful, both commercially and creatively. I think, you can point to the Avatar franchise as one of my favorite examples because it's incredibly entertaining, deeply commercial, has resonated with audiences worldwide, the first movie has been the highest grossing movie globally since it was released. Yeah. And it's been a really long time. And to me, that says that audiences connect on a primal level with the struggle to restore balance in nature. And I think that then you can look at other examples. There's a wonderful storyline in Ted Lasso, which is obviously a show about a soccer team or a football team. But, they did a whole storyline about a Nigerian player who figures out that there's, a fossil fuel company polluting his homeland. He takes action. It's, there are lots of really wonderful opportunities of content that's tackled these topics and is really commercial and creatively successful. And I think that the moment that people start to reflect on all of the wonderful examples, the creative light bulbs go on in their imaginations.